Chapter 25. The Limits of Flesh. Marcus couldn't breathe. The shotgun blast had caved part of his chest inward. Blood filled his lungs with every ragged inhale while he staggered at the base of the altar steps beneath the eclipse-red glow flooding the chamber. The cultists no longer rushed him. They watched, terrified. Dozens of bodies littered the sanctuary floor around him in twisted piles of blood and broken limbs. Marcus weighed where he stood. His healing slowed visibly now. Too much damage, too much exhaustion. His body had limits. Even immortal flesh could only endure so much punishment before beginning to fail. Marcus took one step upward toward the altar. His leg nearly collapsed beneath him. Heavy. Everything felt heavy now. His arms, his breathing, even lifting his head felt difficult. The downloaded mastery still guided him instinctively, but the speed was fading. The sharpness was dulling. He was reaching the breaking point. Lily strained desperately against the restraints atop the altar. "Dad!" Marcus looked up at her voice. That alone kept him standing. Another cultist tried lunging from the side with a blade. Marcus reacted slower this time. Too slow. The knife carved deep across his ribs before Marcus caught the attacker by the throat and hurled him backward into the crowd. But the hesitation terrified him. His body was failing. Marcus climbed another step, then another. Blood dripped steadily down the altar stairs behind him. His heartbeat thundered unevenly inside his skull. The Grand Master watched silently, still calm, still untouched. The sacrificial blade remained poised loosely in his hand. "You feel it now," the Grand Master said softly. Marcus glared upward. The truth of mortality. Another step. Marcus nearly fell again. Pain shot through both legs from half-healed fractures beneath the skin. His muscles trembled violently from exhaustion. The Grand Master descended one step from the altar, and the chamber changed. The air itself warped around him. The red eclipse light began bending unnaturally toward his body, as if gravity itself distorted in his presence. The cultists immediately lowered their heads in worship. Marcus felt the souls before he fully saw them. 937 stolen lives screaming beneath the Grand Master's skin. Shadowy figures writhed faintly beneath his robes, like trapped human shapes trying to claw outward from inside his body. The power radiating from him no longer felt human. It felt unstable, chaotic, like something never meant to exist inside mortal flesh. The Grand Master took another step downward. His body flickered strangely beneath the eclipse light, one moment solid, the next almost transparent. Faces briefly appeared across his skin, children screaming silently before vanishing again beneath layers of shadow and burning gold. Marcus's pulse slowed. Fear. Real fear. For the first time since returning from death, Marcus realized he might not be enough. The Grand Master looked at him almost sympathetically. "You have fought beautifully." Another step downward. The stone beneath the man's feet cracked automatically under the pressure of his power. But flesh always fails eventually. Marcus tried raising his fists again. His arms shook violently. Blood spilled from his mouth onto the altar stairs. Then, finally, his legs gave out. Marcus dropped hard onto one knee. The impact echoed across the silent chamber. He coughed violently as dark blood spattered across the stone floor beneath him. Lily screamed his name again. Marcus forced himself to look upward through blurred vision. The Grand Master now stood halfway down the altar stairs, glowing beneath the blood-red eclipse, like a god descending into war. And Marcus was running out of strength.